Hello, everyone. We are starting this day 5 of the challenge. We have been 4 days into day 5, learning all about energy and how you can consciously quantum shift your state of being to achieve all the levels of success, well being, happiness, joy, creativity, abundance that you deserve because we deserve all the good things of life. So, just starting this training today is going to be an amazing, full of content day. So let me welcome you. Please let me know how is the sound and the video for me to know that everything is running well. My name is Akahi Ricardo, and I have been doing this very amazing work of healing people for the last 14 years and more. And today is day 5 of this very unique challenge that we are doing, in which we are teaching through different media outlets how to. Today is all about activating your spiritual gifts. Yes, how to activate your spiritual talents and gifts and become a healer or a wellness coach or someone that is in service for humanity. The path of being a healer is so amazing because it gives you the opportunity to connect with people that is seriously taking responsibility of their lives and their healing and their evolution. And by participating in the healing of others, you connect in such a deep level that only through healing take place. The connection of love, the compassion, the desire for that person to feel better that comes from within while you are a healer is a very unique sensation. Like when you play soccer and you score a goal, something like that. When you heal someone, you feel so happy to be part of the healing of that person and to see the benefits of your work. So that's why now it's becoming more and more trending or easy to attain the state in which you become an energy healer. So there have been many techniques around the world for the last hundreds of years, like Reiki or Tai Chi, Qigong, or pranic healing. Those are techniques that people have been developing in which they use their hands, their touch to transfer and channel energy into people's bodies for healing, right? But as we have progressed so much in the last years, all of this information has become more easy for us to reach and experience the benefits of this kind of energy work. So I constantly see how more and more people is developing their awareness that this form of healing can also impact their lives in a good way. And that's why more techniques like reconnective healing that became more trending, or like now conscious breathing is becoming very trending in the wellness community. And it's because these are more easy and more practical techniques and methods that now we have available that have modernized themselves in order to be attainable for you to experience the benefits. So, talking about energy healing, for example, there have been many studies already that have measured energy in settings where classes, workshops, retreats have been set. Yes, people that have technology like the GDV technology, also called the BioWell device, that is able to measure the energy of the ambient, the energy of a room, depending the activities that in that room are being performed. And they have been able to realize how when there are energy involved, energy transmissions or healing energy being channeled or taught to audiences, the amount of energy in the room is way bigger, right? At the same way how the amount of energy in each individual gets bigger. I myself purchased one of these devices a few years ago and started measuring people before and after breathwork techniques and retreats and different seminars and events. And the results were amazing. I do have many of the research on my book. You can go to Amazon, look for type Becoming Breatharian is the name of my book, and there you will find all the research that we did measuring people's energy fields before and after healing processes, fasting processes, breathwork processes, and retreats that we share around the world. We were able to measure our students. And what we found is that when you are playing with energy, when you are interacting consciously with life force energy, also called chi or prana or pacha energy, when you interact with it, your body begins to respond to the interaction. And because this energy is intelligent, it organizes our body functions at the speed of light. Yes, super fast, because our body and the energy of the cosmos are the same. And because the cosmic energy, also called prana, chi, energy itself, contains information. It knows how we are built. It knows who we are, our deepest core. With its intelligence, will organize our body functions and organs and nerves and senses in ways that many other techniques or therapies cannot. Yes, because energy work or energy healing has a very unique quality that nothing else has. And is that we are working with energy that brings benefits at the speed of light, right? Because we are working with light. So the way how this energy work will benefit, the results are going to be tangible immediately. You're gonna feel benefits, relaxation, calm, ease with yourself, feeling better with your own skin, with your own body, mentally, emotionally calibrated and serene. Those are like immediate benefits of energy work, right? And why? Is because energy knows that what we need is to feel stress-free, worry-free, cluster of thoughts free. So that would be the first benefit, to just clears us. And as we progress in these nowadays quantum shifts that we can take to accelerate the development of our healing talents and skills, is that as we begin to interact more and more, this energy begins to find ways through us to expand itself. Yes, and the way how the energy does that is beyond your mind. When you allow energy healing, or you begin to develop your healing talents and spiritual gifts, you're gonna feel energy, and this energy is going to begin to operate every day in your life. The more attention you give, the more focus and perception you give to the energy, you're gonna feel it oftenly through your daily activities and begin to merge in your reality. And then your mind begins to think, knowing that you have energy accompanying your creations. So This energy, it has its intelligence that transcends what we can initially thought that was its purpose, because its purpose continue developing through us every day. And that's why it's very important to learn to control the mind and the emotions in order for our spiritual gifts and healing talents to develop fast. Quantum shifts in our evolution as healers take place when we begin to dominate and control our emotions and our mind. It is a process that takes time, but it is important to learn to quiet the mind, to quiet the emotions, so you can then present and offer yourself perspectives and ideas that contain clarity. And when you have this kind of relaxation state in your mind and in your emotions, then is when the energy flows in greater amounts. And when you have this energy in greater amounts, is going to move through you faster, is going to develop through you faster, because you have more energy. It's flowing through you as a bigger conduit, a bigger channel. And as you channel more energy, the benefits of it and the way how it merges into your daily life, it becomes more easy to see. More clues you will see every day. So this is super key in developing your spiritual gifts, to realize that the more focus, the more attention you give to become a channel of healing energy, that's how you develop the skills, develop your talents, and eventually you will be a healer. And that's what, for example, the greatest masters of the earth did, right? Like Jesus, for example, he is a master, and one of the talents that Jesus had was to heal people, right? He was a healer too. And of course, there was a spiritual journey that took place: fasting, meditation, breath work, being alone in nature, sharing its knowledge with others was what gave him the knowledge to become a healer, right? And many others have done the same in all these many thousands of years on this planet. But now it is possible for everyone. And that's the beauty. You can start being your own healer when you take control of your energy. When you realize that your energy is maybe going in a spiral of negative events, that is when you have to make the right approach and have the strong attitude to say, okay, I have to stop this here. It's not going well. I have to become the healer of my life. I have to heal my life. And when you make that commitment towards healing your own life, is when you begin to raise your energy. You begin to improve because you are taking control, right? And that's self-empowerment. And self-empowerment leads to faster evolution. And faster evolution leads to developing spiritual gifts. And as you develop your spiritual gifts, you will become a catalyst for others to also experience well-being. Because this is like going to new dimensions of consciousness. When you are in a dimension of consciousness where you already have developed your capacity to channel energy for your own well-being and now for the well-being of others, you are in a dimension in which you are conscious of your physical part and your non-physical part. And you are able to bridge the physical and the non-physical. And in this way, be complete as a human being. Yeah, because so a lot of people, sometimes they have a stress and their spiritual gifts and skills cannot be developed because they have a stress build up that does not allow them to see their potential, right? But we have to go beyond that and do the work, meditation, breath work, yoga, energy healing methods, anything that brings you closer to a more permanent connection with energy. This energy will then do the work through you. So this is the ways how you can begin to develop your spiritual gifts. One thing and one tool that is very powerful to use is energy perception, right? Imagine that you are able to feel energy. That is going to will make it more easy for you and clear for you to understand and accept, because sometimes we can be skeptics about our spiritual gifts or our capacity to heal ourselves and others until we feel it and experience it. And when we feel it and experience it in our own skin and our own body is when the doubts disappear, because now it has become physical. And I see this oftenly with my students while, for example, now we are doing an 8-day energy healing arts training. And I see how a few of them at the beginning of the class, they were skeptics. They didn't believe that this energy was possible to feel, to interact and to play with it. But as the classes progress and the senses expand and the chakras of the palms and the forehead and the temples become more sensitive to energy, this has become like natural or like sensorially easy for them to connect and channel and transmit. And it's amazing how they go from skeptics to healers, and their own way is their own process. It's not because it's a mental convincing them that this is energy, but no, it's just their actual senses, their actual hands that can feel the energy now. It has become physically tangible. So that's also a very important way to, and fast way to quantumly shift the evolution towards your spiritual talents and senses and gifts, to begin to feel the energy. So now that we are here, we can do that for a few seconds or 1 or 2 minutes, just for you to tap into it and see if this energy exists or not. Can I touch it or not? It is tangible, right? So let's practice a little bit of this together for a few minutes, and then we're going to end this amazing challenge, but you want to be already connected. So what we want to do is that you are going to expand your senses, okay? It's important that you just relax and lose the muscles of the temples, lose the muscles of the crown, and relax, okay? And as we do this, we want to open our senses and begin to feel the energy in the hands. So I want you to be very focused in what you perceive in the surface of your skin, all over your palms, okay? We want to start in 3, 2, 1. You want to take a deep breath and elevate one hand. Focus your attention and begin to bring your focus all in top of your palm, the surface of the skin. And now the other hand, take a deep breath and attention to your left hand and expand your senses. Your senses are expanded, and now just feel what is going on in between your palms and also in the surface of the skin, and begin to do a slow motion movements with one hand. Yes, just move the hand like if you are waving the air. Imagine that you are just playing with the air, and the air becomes, the space becomes energy. Move it. And I want you to, while you move one hand, feel the other hand response. What is happening in the other hand? Do some circles that are a bit more faster and just feel the other hand. What is the response? Do you feel any sensation of tingling or subtle vibration or something like magnetism or change of temperature? Just notice any sensation and continue playing with the energy for a bit, and just open your senses. Take a deep breath, relax, and continue. Move your hand. You can expand and contract. Yes, like an elastic. Move your fingers, circles, free flowing. Your hand is free flowing. You can wiggle or move your fingers a little bit like this, and notice what happened in your left hand or the hand that is still. Expand, contract. If you feel any form of magnetism or any sensation like that, just be with it. It is very subtle. Do not expect to feel something intense. Expect subtleness, gentle, soft vibration. Breathing helps to relax into it. Wonderful. Now, begin to relax your arms, your shoulders, your hands. You can close your hands and just relax. Notice how you feel, any benefit, any sensation, something that it is the result of the experience that you are noticing. Identify, because while you identify it, it becomes a reality, right? So just notice the changes. This is a quantum shift, because you could be stressed or in pain before, and afterwards you might feel that there is some release of tension or pain or stress, and those are slight quantum shifts that we can experience every day. Yes, when you play with energy, when you interact through the breath or through your senses, you will every day feel a little bit of it. And if you do this every day, the benefits of this energy will eventually become more and more present in your daily life. Feeling better, feeling relaxed, feeling more calm, more grounded is what we need, right? To face the challenges of life, because life is all the time throwing things in our plate, right? In our reality. So we have to have tools in order to transcend the life challenges. And breath work, healing energy are those tools. That's why now everyone can become a healer. And if you were able to feel the energy right now for 5 minutes or 3 minutes that we have played with it, imagine what it would be to have a full training of 8 weeks. That's what we are doing now with a group from all over the world. And we want to have a whole new training coming on January. So stay tuned for you to get to know more information, all the details, what is included in the training for you to, if you feel ready, enroll and become an actual certified professional energy and breathwork healer. This is the 5-day challenge that we have been sharing, in which we have been talking about the mental quantum shifts, how to become your own healer and go from trauma to healer. We also have talked about manifesting abundance, prosperity. We have also talked about how to rapidly experience spiritual realization. And today we have been talking about developing your spiritual and healing gifts, because now it is possible for everyone that feels the calling to do so to become an energy healer. That's the power that you have. Yes. If we can do it, you can do it too. Thank you so much for being here with me. I wish that what you have received for all these 5 days has inspired you, give you content to feel empowered and more in control of your reality and your energy. This is my intention here, to share content that will help you to feel better now in the present moment. And I'm looking forward to go to the next level and use this momentum of growth to share more in the upcoming courses and trainings. Thank you so much again, and see you in the next event. Bye. If you have enjoyed this, please make sure to like, subscribe for more content of this type in our channels. Ciao.